right, so you guys are either going to be very upset or very happy with the news I'm about to tell you. Now, if you are unaware, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Season 2 has been delayed from February 1st to February 15th. Now, I'm going to read a tweet from Infinity Ward. Season 2 will be launching on February 15th. Our studio teams have been making several changes based on what we have heard from our player community. So they're listening to the community. Season 2 includes all new content with the return of Resurgence and a brand new small map for Warzone 2.0. This is actually fantastic, and I mean fantastic news. Ranked play is also back and coming to Modern Warfare 2, along with new multiplayer maps, new modes, weapons, and much more. Stay tuned for additional intel. Let me know down in the comment section right now, are you guys still playing Modern Warfare 2? Are you guys excited for Season 2? And you guys think this is going to be the change that we need? If you guys want to stay up to date with any and all news as well as updates, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and drop a like on the video. Now, personally, I think this is good news that the season is being delayed because, like Vanguard Season 2, which is pretty ironic because they delayed Vanguard Season 2 update, they need to get the game back on track. I'm being completely honest here. I actually enjoy Modern Warfare 2 light years, and I'm talking about light years more than I enjoyed Vanguard. And I think that's going to be the general consensus. Let me know down in the comment section too, what do you guys enjoy more at this time? Did you enjoy Vanguard at this time of that game being in its life cycle? Or are you guys enjoying Modern Warfare 2 at this time during its effective life cycle? I'm pretty curious to see what you guys have to say. Now, obviously, when they do bring in these season updates, they bring in new weapons, operators, as well as maps. And I am almost positive, at least this is what I would do, I would rework and reschedule the weapons, specifically the weapons that they're dropping within Season 2. If you guys are unaware, a lot of the weapons coming in this season are actually already in the game files. They're ready to be released, just like all the weapons that we're getting in the next seasons, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're already in the game files. They're just scheduled to release at a different date. Now, for Season 2 specifically, we are scheduled to get the Vepr 12, which is a semi-automatic shotgun. It looks like the S12 or the AA12 from Modern Warfare 2, original Modern Warfare 2, or the Jack 12 from Modern Warfare. We're also getting the crossbow, the ballistic knife, and a couple of other, generic melee weapons. It's not really that big of a deal. Now, if it was up to me, having the DLC weapons for Season 2 being a crossbow and a shotgun, I'm not too sure if that's a good idea. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Would you guys be okay if they delayed the season and we got a shotgun and a crossbow, or would you guys be furious? Now, personally, I think they should go ahead and rework some things. We know that they're going to be bringing in a lot of remake weapons from previous Call of Duty titles, specifically Modern Warfare titles, like they're kind of doing right now here. I mean, we already got the Honey Badger, we got the M13. Now, obviously, we're going to be getting the ACR, the UMP, the G36C. At least I'm praying we do at a later date. Why not go ahead, since we're delaying the season, let's go ahead and mix up the weapons we're getting, overhaul it a little bit, just to get more people interested in the game as of right now. So I'm not gonna lie, I know a lot of people are kind of upset with Modern Warfare 2's content release post-launch. They haven't really been updating the game as much as they should, kind of like what they did with Vanguard, but at the same time, this game, in my personal opinion, is in a much better state than Vanguard because they completely abandoned that game after it released. But at least here in Modern Warfare 2, the game actually functions as it should, unlike Vanguard. But we definitely need some more post-launch content, and post-launch content specifically for Season 2 being a shotgun that we may or may not have already seen in the latest Modern Warfare before this, a crossbow, I don't think that's really a good idea to go ahead and release. Now, on top of that, the map that we're getting within Season 2 is Castle. We literally just played Castle last year. I don't think that's also a good idea. Why not go ahead and bring in, I know people are going to be saying bring in some original content, but at least at the bare minimum, bring in some content that we all want, like Dome, High Rise, Rust. Nobody, and I mean nobody, would be upset if they brought in those maps. But currently, the type of players that are playing Modern Warfare 2, the pacing of the game, which I'm gonna be getting into very shortly, Castle is not the map I really would go ahead and bring in for Season 2. They need to be bringing in small to medium-sized maps, preferably small maps, so we can go ahead and have the best opportunity to get as many kills as possible, get as much XP to rank up, and obviously get those headshots, double kills, whatnot, so we can get our camo challenges done as quickly as possible. That's why people absolutely love Shipment as well as Shoot House, because they can go ahead and level up and get camo challenges done without really having to think about it. It just happens natural, and that's what people love about those small maps. Castle, you can't do any of that. It's just too big, and the current modes we have here in Modern Warfare 2 are not going to be supporting it. Now, again, they did say they're bringing in new modes. I am begging, I swear to God, if they don't bring in a 10v10 or some type of combat pacing list, you're going to see a lot of people shift, including myself, from 6v6 respawn into search and destroy. Because theoretically, if you've already gotten your nuke, which I'm actually going to be getting into in this video as well, there's really no reason to go ahead and play 6v6 any longer. You're not really getting that much XP. You're not really getting that many kills, especially if you're not playing Shipment or Shoot House, because that does get kind of boring sometimes. What is the point of playing these humongous maps? It doesn't make any sense. Bring in some small to medium-sized maps that we know and enjoy, or at least recreate something that's new, or at least looks new, that we can go ahead and have fun with and get as many kills and XP as possible. I don't want to play Castle 6v6. Nobody wants to play Castle 6v6, and nobody played it in Vanguard. And Vanguard was arguably a faster paced Call of Duty even in 6v6. So who's to tell how slow it's going to play here in Modern Warfare 2? I just don't understand why they're doing that, and I really hope they go ahead and bring in some type of combat pacing so we can either bump up the players to 10v10, 12v12, 14v14, something instead of 6v6. At the very least, give us 8v8. At least 8v8. Or just bump up the default players in general just to 8v8. That would be fine. Or 9v9. Bring it back to the OG days. Because 6v6, that's done. That's dead. After they went ahead and brought in Ground War years ago, which they've removed for this game, I don't know why, that's dead. Nobody really cares about 6v6 unless it is search and destroy. Now, obviously, we also be getting some operators. We're getting Ronin. I mean, he's cool. He's a real-life character that's pretty badass. But at the same time, go ahead and bring in some new guys here. Let's go ahead and bring in some campaign characters that we all loved and enjoyed. We have Graves. We have Valeria. I mean, where are they at? Come on now. Let's go ahead and bring them in right now. I mean, we have a lot of content coming within Season 2 that, you know, so far that's leaked is a lot of remake content, whether you guys like it or not. I mean, you can hash that out down in the comment section, but because they are delaying the season, they need to go ahead, step up their game, overhaul everything they're going to be bringing within Season 2, and ensure that it's actually content that we want to see. Because the worst thing that can happen, literally, is we wait another 2 weeks for a season, and it ends up being a bunch of bullshit that we don't want. Shotguns, crossbow, and a map too big for the pacing that we currently have here for multiplayer. That would be absolutely terrible. But hey, at least we're getting Resurgence, and a rebirth mode is coming back for Warzone 2. That is going to be some good news, and I'm curious to see what you guys think about that as well. I want to go ahead and relay this information. They are going to be overhauling Season 2. It's not releasing on February 1st, now the February 15th. So all we can do right now is sit, pray, and hope they go ahead and deliver. If you guys enjoy, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn those post notifications. It's been your boy Ears, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.